As been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
2nd and 11. From the pistol, it's O'Connell. He's got the tight end there. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. Good for a Raider first down. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. It's intercepted. He tried to take on Sauce, and Gardner took it away. And they extend the lead. The defense joining the party. A pick six for a touchdown. Greg, they are extending this lead out.
Yeah, now you've just seen both sides just make their impact felt here in the first half. The offense has done their part, and now it's the defense that is able to capitalize on the turnover and take it all the way back for the pick six.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here comes Tucker. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Man in motion here is Tucker. They go play action. It's O'Connell. Open man. That's Trey Tucker. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. One big play followed by another. This one good for 28. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's O'Connell. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Really nice answer to the previous drive from this quarterback. You want to play at this league and you want to play for a long time, you better have a short-term memory because mistakes are going to happen. Really nice job here bouncing back, putting together a promising drive, and he's open to come away with a touchdown of his own.
Here's a run. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Second and goal. On play action, O'Connell. Oh, no chance to get rid of that ball. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. Third and goal. Now O'Connell. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The drive begins with a run, and it's hauled. And it will finally be taken down at the Jets' 21-yard line. A big-time run there by Hall. 38 yards. Play action now with Rodgers. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. He was looking for Malachi Corley. And it'll bring up second down. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 1. Second and goal. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. And he's going to go backwards on that one. They take him down back at the 6-yard line. So a little extra time. So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? To throw, it's Rodgers. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Mike Williams, the one he was looking for. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
Come on, teamwork.
Play fake. It's Rodgers. And that's going to be incomplete. They rolled the dice, 4th and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
That'll be taken in. It's Alexander Madison. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after the catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll stick with Madison. Oh, yeah. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Raider first down. From the gun, it's O'Connell. That's caught left side by Bowers. He gets free. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Vegas. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. Now it's a fake. They'll flip it to the kicker. This is caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again, but this one works. So instead of one, they get two. Davis now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. Going to get that into the hands of his receiver, Mike Williams. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
A give. Here's Hall. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
On play action, Rodgers. And this will be tracked down and intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merritt. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
So the first part of any interception is just end up with the ball in your hands, right? That's what every defensive coordinator wants. But anytime you can get yards on the return, that's just an added bonus, and that's what we see here. There's a little space, does a great job securing the catch, and all of those yards just set up for better field position as their offense takes the field.
In motion is Myers. On 1st down, it's O'Connell. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
As this offense continues to try to find its way out of this hole, things are going to just continue to get more difficult if they can't protect the passer. The longer you trail, the more the defense knows you need to throw the ball, and they're going to have to protect their quarterback a lot better than they did there.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
Mike, let's have a conversation about the play-action passing game. There's this notion out there that in order for it to be good, you have to be a great running team, and it's actually not the case. The threat of a run in the down and distance is what generates great play action, and as you see here, it can lead to some big pickups.
Man in motion here is Tucker. They'll run right side with Madison. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Bowers. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
first down. A run with Madison. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Quinton Williams there to make the play. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to MetLife Stadium after this. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. The speed on display. He's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will tie things up here in the first half. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Davis now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jack Jones. A dive for the end zone, but he loses the football.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting, you're clawing, but you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands, and in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds.
And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw is Rodgers. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Xavier Gibson now to take it out. Now, on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. This will be caught. And he's going to take this into the end zone. I wasn't sure we'd ever see a fake extra point again. But this one works. So instead of 1, they get 2. This returnable with Reed. He's to midfield. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We'll stop him in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return. You got a short field. And this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. One final throw before the break. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Raiders are out in front as we get you down to Florida. Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, Thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. On the return, here comes Tucker. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and here's Madison. Man. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to look deep for Adams. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively all over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. And he will go all the way. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Vegas. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This returnable with Reed. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Here's Rodgers. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
The master of play action, Rodgers. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
They'll go again with Hall. Ho-ho! It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
It's fourth down.
They're going to go, and it's Hall. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on fourth down.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession, and that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on fourth down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead, but it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop, and that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down. Off the play fake, it's O'Connell. Throw over the middle, brought in by Adams. They go play action. It's O'Connell. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Let's get in that end zone.
Hey, 88, jump out!
Rodgers. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
47, Jets 18. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Rodgers on 1st down. Going left side, and it's taken in by Williams. It's 1st down, and it's Hall. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw, it's Rodgers. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
So often we see when those balls get deflected up into the air, they usually turn into interceptions. I think the offense dodged a bullet here, and they're fortunate there was nobody in the area to come down with that pick.
And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points, but really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers. It is just a really difficult way to play offensive football in the NFL, and they've got to do it.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Robert Spillane.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks. Game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. To throw is O'Connell. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
On 2nd down, O'Connell will get this complete to his tight end Bowers.
He might be a tight end by position definition, Mike, but this guy is a bona fide playmaker with the ball in his hands, and we're just seeing this more and more across the league. These guys have such a natural ability to pick up yards after the catch, and man, it does wonders for an offense when you don't always have to throw the ball far to pick up big gains.
And he will have the 1st down. He caught it short of the line to gain, but knows right where that marker is, and he's able to pick up that 1st down.
Well, a little unconventional play call here. You don't traditionally see the screen game used on 3rd down at these shorter down and distances, but in this case, they catch the defense off guard, they timed it up well, and the back is able to convert and pick up the 1st down. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
On play action, O'Connell. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On the bootleg, it's O'Connell. That is brought in at the 10. He is in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders add on to their already sizable lead. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This returnable with Reed. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Throwing, Taylor. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. To throw is Taylor. He'll look underneath for Hall. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Now the Jets going to use the 1st of their timeouts. A pickup of 14 on that one. And the Jets have a 1st down. Now, faking the give. Open man downfield is Conklin. And he will score. Tyler Conklin. Touchdown, New York. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. Taylor, oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
In motion is Myers. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He's inside the 40, inside the 20, and he is gone. 75 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run plays to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
61, Jets 24.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. This returnable with Reed. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30. Here's Taylor. Checking it down. This one is caught.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now, Taylor. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
They'll run up the middle. It's Madison. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the pistol, it's O'Connell. Got a man downfield. It's Devontae. And he will get into the end zone. Devontae Adams. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders will add one more onto their big lead.
Jets 24. Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Taylor. Right side and brought in by Williams. He'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
That's good for a Jets. 1st and 10 at the
Here's Taylor. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. But this is taken in by a teammate.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around.
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jack Jones. And the Raiders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it, and no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
Oh, big hole left side. And he will score again. Alexander Madison. Touchdown, Vegas. He has come alive after the break. His third touchdown of the second. Calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Gibson now on the return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert.
I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
On 1st and 10, here's O'Connell. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
This returnable with Reed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Go, take it to the house.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. In motion is Myers. Again, it's Madison. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's O'Connell. He's got it inside the 5. And he's got another one. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Gibson now on the return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll run it. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Back to throw. He'll get that into the hands of Williams. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
The drive starts with a run by Madison. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. Handoff, it's Madison. And some nice footwork as he spins forward for a yard. 3rd and 5. Out of the shotgun, O'Connell. And this is going to be incomplete. That's great work to get in there and make things difficult defensively, setting up a 4th down. The Raiders send their punt team out. Xavier Gibson, the Week 1 hero back in 2023, deep to return. This brought in out past the 20. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. Set to go now on 1st and 10. He'll drop the throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame. To the air now on 1st and 10. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. And they just took a timeout. 2 seconds to go. This one's decided. Not sure if they needed to take a timeout, but take it with them. Here we go. One final play. He'll try to run for it. carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And this is taken in by the defense. So this one, a win for the visiting Raiders. And they were able to run up a big point total here, higher even than the 72 points put up by Washington in 1966. That was the previous record. They were able to surpass it in this one. An incredible